Looks like Raw didn't have what it took to build a winning streak as Smackdown Live picks up the win for last week. But can Raw's surprising finish help them back into the game? Let's find out as In the Ring starts now. Welcome back to our In the Ring WWE Battle of the Brands review show, where you guys vote on which brand had the better show for the week. I'm your host, Rich Diaz. Now let's talk wrestling. It's time for Battle of the Brands. Seth Rollins is no longer in the Royal Rumble because he lost his spot to Sami Zayn in a match that was booked basically by Stephanie McMahon. Winners in, losers out. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn had an amazing match, by the way. Match of the night, probably of all the episodes of Raw so far 2017. And then Triple H's music hits, and it was time to troll the marks. As Seth Rollins was looking around, didn't see him anywhere. Sami Zayn rolls him up, gets the victory. Rollins is out, Zayn is in. And guys, yes, this is adding on to the high 1-2-3 match we know is going to happen at WrestleMania between Rollins and The Game. This Sunday's Universal title match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens will now be no disqualification, on top of the fact that Chris Jericho will be hanging in a shark cage above the ring, as this is clear-cut evidence that this is a shortcut for, yet another shortcut actually, for Roman to get the title back. So I'm sorry, KO fans, and I am also a KO fan. Face the facts. The Roman Empire is here, and it's going to take the Universal title at the Royal Rumble. The closing segment of Monday Night Raw saw Bill Goldberg come out with his signature walking through the backstage entrance. Then he shows up through the rampway and his forehead's cut open. Corey Graves says that he smashed his head in the door. Why wouldn't they show that on camera? I think it was a blade job. Anyway, Goldberg was in the ring. Brock Lesnar comes out. They tease like they're gonna fight. A gong goes off. The lights turn out. Undertaker's there, looking all of 67 years old, and he really needs that prosthetic hip. So Undertaker, if you ain't got the money, we will start you a GoFundMe, my friend. But it is setting up to be a pretty entertaining Royal Rumble, guys. Now let's move on to Smackdown Live. John Cena and AJ Styles come out to give their last promo before their epic WWE World Title match. Styles came out saying that Cena disrespected him, calling him a guy from Atlanta, blah, blah. Then Cena goes back to sounding like the doctor of thugonomics from years ago on Smackdown, verbally dressing down AJ, saying that he ain't built for the indies. He was made to come straight to WWE. And what AJ does in a whole career, he does in one whole day. So he's kind of out healing the heel. So what is this? Well, let me say a battle rap. If Cena wins the title and ties the record with Flair, good old Rich is gonna pull out all his goddamn hair. Recognize. Is Luke Harper out of the Wyatt family? Seems that way. He lost the match to Randy Orton. Afterwards, Bray Wyatt gives him the sister Abigail. It seems that Randy Orton's plan to stick that knife in the back of Bray Wyatt is coming together really, really good. As you can see that smirk on his face, like, yes, I made you turn on your only friend. So it seems that at the Royal Rumble, there's going to be a point where Randy Orton screws over Bray Wyatt, and then Luke Harper's going to say, I told you so, and probably super kick him in the face, and leaves Bray with no friends. Mojo Rawley earns a spot in the Royal Rumble after winning a 10-man Battle Royal, which featured a lot of tag teams. Why is it that every time they have a Battle Royal on SmackDown, one or both of the Vaudevillains are the first ones eliminated? Like, just throw that out there, even though nobody cares about the Vaudevillains. So let me get this straight here. Mojo Rawley, who couldn't wrestle his way out of a paper bag, is in the Royal Rumble, and Seth Rollins is not. There is no God. So which brand had the better show this week? Raw or SmackDown? Cast your vote in the comment section below. Just enter Raw or SmackDown, and we'll reveal which brand had the most votes in next week's segment. Now it's time for my 2 cents. NXT TakeOver happens this Saturday, the day before the Royal Rumble, and I have to say it's kind of a lackluster card. Usually we're looking forward to these NXT TakeOvers and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm not looking forward to it, but in terms of like, wow, I really gotta watch that besides the main event, not really happening. But let me give you my quick picks, and no, the simulator will not be here for this segment because thank God. Roderick Strong versus Andrade Almas. I'm going to go with Roderick Strong. I have Eric Young picking up the victory over Ty Dillinger, who might be showing up in the Rumble the next day. I have DIY unfortunately losing to the Authors of Pain, losing the tag team titles. I have Asuka defeating Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, and Nikki Cross in the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title. And in the main event, which will probably have entrances longer than boxing matches, I have Shinsuke Nakamura retaining the NXT Heavyweight Championship over the glorious Bobby Roode. Check out our previous video, the Royal Rumble Prediction Show, as I battle the Dastardly Simulator. A link will be down in the description. Quick heads up before we go, we'll be having a mystery giveaway this month to help bring in the new year. And the only way to enter the contest is to participate in the comment section below and on our Facebook page. With that said, our third entrant for our giveaway is Chris Mills, who voted in last week's Battle of the Brand show. Will you be next? Finally, you can show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button now. I'm Rich Diaz. This has been In the Ring. I'll see you this Monday for our Royal Rumble results show.